Alrighty folks, hello and welcome back to our Diablo 4 stream. We are continuing on where we left off last session at level 46 with the Barbarian for our hardcore run. Looking forward to hitting beyond level 50 this sesh, so without further ado, let's jump in and let's do this. Alright. If I remember rightly, we were finishing off a couple of dungeons and heading towards summoning Andariel, if I remember rightly. Oh, actually, we still got the Elias thing to do from the main quest.
Just rumors, mostly.
Oh, okay, so we've just got to redo this. I think the music might be a little bit too quiet. 1 second, we'll sneak that up a little bit. Please do let me know if I need to tweak the audio settings one way or the other. I'm hoping the audio doesn't overpower the game and vice versa.
Are you mad?
Yeah.
Hey,
Ah, Mephisto! My boy.
found a quiet spot.
Okay, yeah, we got a couple of quests we can do down here actually. It's good to do anything that grants renown. Words today. So for any of you wondering why I'm still running on World Tier 1, there's a couple of reasons. The first reason being that it is actually technically faster to gain XP with World Tier 1 because of how much weaker the enemies are in the world. Obviously when you rank up to World Tier 2, the enemies are considerably tougher. So it is actually beneficial to play on a lower difficulty just because you kill the enemies and mobs that much faster. Self as well. Just going to do a little bit of tweaking here and there so that everything hopefully falls in line levels wise. There's a dungeon here, might as well do that whilst we're here. What is this for? Distant enemies, 8% chance to be stunned. Well, that's not bad. It's probably not something I'm going to use, but it's a dungeon nonetheless. Loads of XP to be had. So. Ooh, and an Ultra of Lilith. We'll have that as well. Wink. So for those of you wondering, I've got the Diablo lo-fi playing in the background. It's a little bit of a mix-up from a music perspective. two-handed hammer. Ooh. Shift. Whirlwind leaves behind dust devils. Wow! That is huge. Damage to bleeding, core skills. That is a really, really good item we just found. Jesus. Yeah, we'll take that. And that fits nicely with my... Wow! Bleed damage. Oh, Christ. Okay. Yeah, nice. Plus 10% bleed damage. Also very nice. Dust devils are basically like little whirlwinds. Little tornadoes. And we got an artillery shrine, nice. Good. Kicking ass and taking names as usual, boys. Can't go that way yet. Oh, we also need to run a consumable. Lest I forget. Oh, a curse was put in the chest, nice. Avoid these mortars if we can. Keep this guy. Nice. Basically 3 bleeds and an enemy's like 100% bleeding. Outside the bosses. So no. That's on a healthy enemy as well. Just realised. Man, our bleed is outrageous.
To my prayers.
There's actually quite a lot of things I missed out on recently. I'd never realised what the use of these I can't remember what they're called. Ovals, I think they're called. So apparently they're used for like gambling, which is a mechanic I've never even utilised in this game. So we'll probably do that in a moment as well. Since I've got maxed out ovals. Just never realised what they were there for. But apparently you get some pretty good items from them, so... Thought I'd do a bit of research before jumping in today. So, kind of got a bit of an idea now on what I need to do rather than just running around aimlessly. First things first, let's clear this dungeon. What I realised with the aspects you gain from these dungeons actually aren't like very... like they're like the basic version. Whereas the item... generally the aspects you gain from legendary items, like actual drops, are generally score much higher. But it is still good to have the aspects, because obviously you can... They're account bound, essentially, so even if we were to, worst case, die, or even if I was to do another run with another character, which I am planning to do, then I can utilise all of the aspects for other characters as well, in subsequent hardcore runs. Plus the fact that dungeons are probably the best source of like XP and items anyway. At least until you sort of hit level 50 and then start to get into sort of more end game content. In fact, it's not long now before we'll actually start doing World Tier 2 and 3 content. Probably will be today, actually, that we do endgame content. This is a really cool soundtrack that they put out, by the way, this lo-fi track. Definitely something you want to stay a while and listen to.
They've been feeding on my soul. Please, take it back from them. Let it end.
I really don't want to have to do this mastery. Like, I don't get it.
No. Please.
Yeah, those murmuring oboes are the things that I was referring to. Alright, so got one more miner to find and kill. These dust devils are insane. Such a lucky pickup. And I believe it's literally 100 to 0. It's not even a weak enemy either. In terms of its health pool. Meanwhile, everyone else is killing themselves on my pawns. It's kind of nuts. Alright, so have we done this one? Is there more? Yeah, we have done this dungeon. Cool.
Greetings.
Greetings. It's actually just click, whatever. Time to find Mephisto. Oh, weird. This thing keeps resetting if you go to a different location. How weird. Okay. What a weird ass quest. Seems to be in like a... Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just go straight away and do that then.
Just rumors, mostly.
It doesn't like it when you move to a different quest.
Are you mad?
Are you mad?
Wait.
It's just... What? Oh, is this like buggers? Oh no, I gotta go speak to him on my...
Found a quiet spot.
Right, now we can go and do this quest over here. Inventory's pretty full. So one thing I never realised before, the further away your mouse cursor is from the horse, the faster the horse moves. The closer it is to the horse, the slower the horse moves. So it's actually a really Good thing to know. I didn't realise what was causing my horse to be faster and slower, and I didn't put two and two together until now. Yeah, apparently that's it.
Every day brings new fools. Turn around and walk out of here.
I'm not sure what that says, Tak, unfortunately. If you translate to English for me, I'll happily review it. Ah, you're here, Mischief!
Stepped inside.
He's a great character.
Desperate, but her screams are only a whisper now.
This is holy ground. Her influence will be weaker here. I am.
Hey, Takad! Takad Kane! Just savoring the moment, Takad. Genuinely think Mephisto is one of the underrated heroes in this game. He's just so funny. He has like such a good amount of humor. Come on, Mephisto, hurry up.
It is the gods favor our journey, friends. Share drink with me, Deckard. A toast to another life or death adventure.
No, I've had quite enough. It's all yours.
Ah, I won't turn down such generosity. Seems it's dying down. Onward!
On we go, Takad! Ah, Mephisto. You were missed in the previous titles, my friends. Do it. Do it. What does that mean? Also, hey. Hello and welcome.
Storm's kicking up again. This way, quickly.
Welcome to the street, Takad. For context, we're just doing the going through the campaign just to level up. We're pretty close to level 50 now, so we're not going to be too far away from doing capstone dungeons, which is level 60-ish.
Oh no. No. Back. We need to go back.
We need to go back!
What? What's wrong?
My pipe. I left my pipe back at the chapel. We must go back and get it.
Old man, if you turn your back now, I'll be the first to bury a blade in it.
Bah. Fine. But I won't forget this betrayal, Deckard. You know it.
Oh, mischief.
Come
Not
on,
mad.
then.
This is probably the slowest pace we'll be going all game. Honestly, there's not a lot we can do. We just have to follow this guy through the desert storms. There's 2 more, I guess, checkpoints along the way, and then we get to fight Elias a bunch of times. To be honest, the only reason I'm actually doing the campaign content is you get a couple of uniques that are pretty good. That's a really good way of leveling up, honestly. Plus, you need to need to kill Lilith basically to unlock all of the end game content, which we are definitely going to need to get from like level 60 to 100.
You're being swarmed.
Nightmare dungeons
Keep
and
us up on our feet.
capstone dungeons and all that good stuff. Hell tides. There's a bunch of stuff that we need to be doing once we progress from 60 onwards, which is not that far away actually, honestly.
Follow me.
Do not forget this betrayal, Deckard. By the way, if you need me to change any of the audio settings, please let me know. Obviously, it's pretty difficult for me playing to know what it sounds like
Ah, Storm's not done with us
on the
yet.
other side.
This
But
way.
hopefully it should be okay for you guys. I hope. Also, if you've got any questions, pop them in the chat and I'll happily review them when there's some downtime. Obviously, given this is a hardcore run, I probably won't read questions instantaneously, just because I don't particularly want to die. That would end my run. But, you know.
Ah, Deckard. Do you remember the smell of the salt air on the ocean? No shade or devil could stand in our way. Been all across this world since then. Seen things you wouldn't believe. But it was never quite the same. Wandering without a direction, it was just waiting.
Aye. It's important to have something to walk towards.
One foot in front of the other, eh, old friend? If we stop walking, we die. Sounds like the winds have calmed. Stay close.
I am the boy, Deckard. How did he just heal? Oh, they're stacked on each other. Let's see.
That wasn't half as dangerous as the others made it seem.
Hey, Deckard. Hey,
Look at this.
Right. Point in this extra life. What the heck is going on here?
Elias chose them to join his anointed circle? Ha!
Alright.
It was
Time
Master
to beat
Elias'
down
hand
Elias.
that brought
Let's
Lilith
go.
to Sanctuary, and it will be his hand.
You there?
Here's my
Wait.
trick at that.
I haven't seen you before. We just made it through the storm,
Oh, I can't skip.
by the Mother's grace.
Can't skip this one for some reason, folks.
You've come at an auspicious time. Lilith recently graced us with her presence. She was here. Oh, it was magnificent.
Why can't I skip
But
this?
do not worry. Perhaps Master Elias
Odd.
will give you a glimpse of her through the sightless eye. If he deems you worthy, go inside and present yourself to him. Damn, this is worse than I thought. Elias has the
Sightless eye.
sightless eye. It's ancient magic. You can see anywhere with it. Across time, even.
Champions of Lilith! Never again!
Some pretty good cinematics in this game, honestly.
With your power.
The Inarius and Lilith one is obviously the most iconic, I think. Really good cinematic, definitely worth watching if you haven't already.
Go forth and
Why can't I
stand
skip
in
that
judgment
shit?
before Master Elias.
Weird.
But show no fear, no hesitation.
Don't worry. We won't.
Not sure why it's not letting me skip this dialogue. Let me check on the options. Like, click something off by mistake. No, it doesn't look like it.
Blessed Mother, I will not fail you again. The maiden will walk this world.
Elias.
God damn.
I
Let me
knew
skip
you
any
would
of this.
come, Laura.
Been spying on us with the sightless eye, have you?
You think I would waste such magic on you? You're still just as narrow-minded as the day I left you. I will put you out of your misery, old man.
We were skipping dialogue earlier. I don't know why it's not letting me do it now. Strange.
You should have stayed in that little cabin, hoarding your regrets. I am
Bleed damage.
beyond you.
This is over. We should find the sightless eye while we still have time. We can't leave it with these fanatics.
Hold on. I see something. Blood petals.
We really can't skip anything. How weird.
Mephisto, Diablo, Baal. The ruination of Sanctuary is imminent. And yet you doubt.
Only zealots and fools are completely certain, Mother. If we are to be saved, it will be by your hand.
Now it will. How
Another
weird.
vision. Lilith thinks the primevals will destroy Sanctuary. And
Huh.
she's empowering people to stand against them.
That's why she and Elias are gathering followers. A building a bloody army.
Yes, Laura. The lords of hell threaten our existence, and we are doing
Right,
something
now it's gonna let me
about
skip
it.
stuff. Right, okay. How weird.
Elias, how are you still alive?
You
It's about another
will
window
never
open or something.
understand
It's
what I
stopping it.
have done for this world.
Strange.
After all these years, this is the best you can do! You cannot kill me!
Prove I can't kick your way, yes?
Why won't the bastard die? We can't keep bashing our heads against him like this. He'll wear us down. We need to escape, but not without the sightless eye. If we can take it, that'll rob him of some power at least.
But in her presence, a new fire was stoked in their hearts. They would never go hungry or feel cold again.
Yeah, so we'll once we've done this and we've done Lilith, we'll actually we've got Dario to do before as well, and we've got actually quite a lot to go through even on the campaign. Well, that should get us to at least level 50. Now once we're 50 we can start doing
of Lilith in you, wanderer. You
dungeons again.
received her blessed communion.
Hello, is this game free to
Open
download
your
in
heart
Steam?
to her.
No, it is not.
Embrace your nature.
It's only available on Battle.net, and it's I think about £40 to £50 game. A standard edition. There are other editions, but honestly, the main reason to get the other editions, in my opinion, was the
It's what you always
the early access, the 4 days early access. But since that's already done and dusted, I would say get the normal
do. You
edition.
think killing me again will have a different outcome?
Well, it's been getting some really good reviews, and rightly so. Like, this game is definitely one of the best Diablo series we've had in a very long time. Like, Diablo 3 was very much considered okay at best, had a pretty shitty launch, whereas Diablo 4, really good launch. We've done a lot of like server slams and stuff to make sure that the game was going to be in a good solid state when it launched.
That stench. It's unnatural.
Honestly,
Some
it's
kind of necromancy.
really good.
Where did he find
It's a
this
game I'm going to be
power?
putting a lot of hours into. Currently doing 1 to 100 in hardcore, and then once I've done it on the Barbarian, I'll probably work on the Rogue. And then the other 3 classes, Necromancer, Wizard, and Druid. Druid's probably going to be the hardest, I think. 1 to 100. Like, it has a very weak early game. Or at least he did in the beta. I don't know if he still does.
Are you looking for the eye, Lilith? Taking it will change nothing. It is too late to stop what Lilith has begun.
Just putting bleed on him and cycling at basics and bleed because it's the fastest way to take him down. To be honest, one bleed and a little bit of a whirlwind, and that's the ad stun taken care of.
Oh, you can do better than this, can't you? Stop holding back, Laura.
Here it is.
Put pressure here. We need to stop the bleeding.
Of course, another act taken care of.
Did you kill him?
The prime evils were reformed. Must have been.
No more gruesome than the rest of Sanctuary's underbelly. I can shut out.
We need answers. Elias used the sightless eye to contact Lilith. Perhaps it can help us. Bring it here, would you? It's risky, but we haven't got a choice. When you're ready, picture Lilith in your mind and gaze into the eye. What happened?
Right, so let's get way back up here to Kyovashad. That's fine because we've got things to do anyway in Kyovashad. There we go. So Elizabeth, the Purveyor of Curiosities. That's where we spend our oh, what they're called, ovals, whatever they're called. I don't actually know how good the items are going to be, but might as well use them. I don't want two-handed swords, honestly. Oh, that's how you get Whispering Keys. Oh. There we go.
Very nice. But could be better. It seems your prayers have been answered.
Wow. Okay, you got some good shit out of these. Huh. That is a very good weapon. Oh, we're gonna make use of that a lot more. Okay, that's one thing I've never been using that throughout my whole playthrough, so I didn't know what they were used for. Now I do. That's very good.
What will it be?
Definitely need to include that more in my runs. A lot of this is kind of rubbish, to be honest. I mean, this is good armor. You lose life.
Let's put salvage. Came apart nicely.
$70 strength, that's pretty decent. It's definitely better though. So what we need to do is grab the thing that's on that and swap it. Definitely want that sword though, it's pretty decent. Can upgrade it.
That there is worth the coin.
This one here. I'm going to spend the rest of my obols and see if I can get anything better. Probably not, but, you know, might as well spend them. No reason to hold on to them, honestly.
Oh, bad luck. Try again. It seems your prayers have been answered.
Okay, well both of these legendary things are pretty lame in terms of like their aspects. 60 strength is great. Execute is great. Damage to injured enemy is also pretty good. I think we can upgrade that other weapon now to be better than the one I have equipped. Also looks pretty badass. Let's just have a gander here. So if we upgrade this.
Not bad.
So it's 954. It's pretty same actually, very similar. So 44% extra damage against injured enemies. 10% chance to execute, 31% crit damage, that's huge. 78 strength, pretty good. And then we can change it for a different aspect. If we swap that aspect around, I think we're laughing. It's a pretty damn good weapon. So let's go over to the cultist and sort that out.
No witchcraft here. Only honest magics.
500 thorns while berserking. Basic skills gain 50% attack speed. Distant enemies 8% chance to be stunned. 5 increased damage for each second you stand still. You don't really stand still very often. I think this is pretty good. Basic attacks gain 15% attack speed. Or thorns while berserking. Problem is we don't trigger berserking very often. I'm gonna go for the attack speed. Oh, I don't have... Okay, we need to start salvaging legendary weapons then. That's okay. We don't need to do that just yet. We'll get rid of those two though. Oh, we need to upgrade our rings as well. I think it's the jeweler. This glove probably needs upgrading as well. Expensive.
Come back and see us.
Alright, so jewelry. We actually want to upgrade this. Not worried about my money, I've got loads. Honestly, better to spend it than hoard it. Cool. Alright, let's go sort out what we want to put and socket into these. So, jewelry, shadow resistant, cold resistant, poison, fire, lightning, or resistance to all. Fire is probably a dangerous one. That's one that can genuinely kill us. And cold is probably the other one because it's so damaging. And it's also a pain in the ass when you get frozen. 9 crit damage, but against vulnerable enemies. Thorns is probably the thing we want to go for. Armor. Weapons. It's difficult to cause vulnerability with this Barbarian build. That's my only concern, so it's not really going to help much. Basic attack damage is huge though. We'll want the skulls though, probably. I'll have a think on those. Right. In fact, we could use that. We could just take this, is it even that good, though? I mean, the whirlwind leaving behind Death Devils is the best one, for sure. I'll keep hold of that for now. We need to go all the way up here. Oh, I need to deliver the note, don't we?
After everything brushed aside. Good news for one.
Faithful tenant.
Look how cool Inarius looks, man.
A prophecy has been delivered.
What a lad.
One that speaks of a glorious future.
He is a badass. Did a really good job with his wings as well. I think his wings are like so cool. Like, it kind of puts Tyrael's wings to shame, really. old Tyrael. I know he's no longer an angel, but still. I do wonder if we must see Tyrael again in like the DLCs. Like it's got to be, because it's going to be back against all the primevals again. I reckon the first DLC is going to be focused around Mephisto, and then the second, oh, and Narelle, of course, and then the second DLC will be about the other two brothers, Diablo and Bale. Have I walked straight past it? God dang it. Why did that cancel out? Oh, it. I really am glad I now know why, like, the horse's speed is so, like, variable. Apparently, if you move, the further away the mouse is from the screen, the faster the horse will run. Whereas the closer, the slower it goes. Never actually figured that out until recently. Alright, let's go do this. Summon Andariel. Another boss fight. Boom, bish, bash, bosh. Let me do the Whispering Tree stuff. Content.
Haven't even gone in. I used to be like that girl. Had more dreams than I knew what to do with. Let me unseal this. Chakit. Chespit Hilm.
Still thinking of what I should do with that.
To be attuned to Lilith
Aspect.
before Lilith marches up to her. It won't hold her well otherwise. I put together some notes on the process before I left.
Lo-fi beats are so good, man. I love it. It's just chill as fuck.
First things first, Lorath will need my notes. Soulstone magic is treacherous, even in the most skilled hands.
So interesting, once we've done level 100 with the Barbarian, the whole point of the Barbarian to do level 100 first is to do everything, like most of the content. Like dungeons, etc. So when we do the other classes, we can literally just power level all the dungeons and literally get to like Nightmare Dungeons ASAP. Don't have to worry about the campaign or anything like that. You can just literally skip all that stuff. There is method in my madness in terms of why I'm like starting World Tier 1, I'm working through the campaign, etc. There is a method to it. It's not misguided. But once we've done it all, we don't have to do it again with the second and third, fourth, fifth playthrough. Even if I die with this character, I can skip most of everything.
For the attunement.
And then we can just power the dungeons.
I kept a map somewhere.
Oh, the spiders. Is that right? No, he's just slow. Come on, Donan. Hurry up.
Yes.
Yes. Alright, so we do this, then we go back to the sanctuary place, and then summon Andariel, beat her down. Hopefully get some good gear at that. And then we go off to the Whispering Tree, do that line of quests. Then we have to do Lilith, and then we do dungeons. Well, dungeons, Hell Tides, and Capstone dungeons, Nightmare dungeons mixed in, and that's how we get to 100. So over here, TP to Tarsarak. Right way? Yes, it is. The dungeon over there we could potentially do as well. It's pretty close. Have to do it eventually anyway.
You were right to call upon me, you know. Souls.
I'm still muddy on
trifle.
There's the downing I remember.
I need air.
This is definitely the best version of Andariel as well. Like, straight up, she is really cool in this. She's got really cool attack patterns as well, which I like. I also think Diablo's done a really good job with the potions and how they work in this game. Definitely the best version of potions in any Diablo game. It's one of the most annoying things, is constantly having to go back and forth between bases to top up on potions every 5 seconds. And definitely also, I think the just the boss fights in general are definitely the best in any Diablo. Again, another reason why I'm doing this on World Tier 1 rather than World Tier 2. You get 20% increased XP from World Tier 2, but it takes you like 40% longer to kill everything. So, like bosses especially, their health pool is like considerably larger. Plus their armor and defense and all that. So it's actually far quicker and more effective to... It's more XP effective to kill the bosses in World Tier 1. Because you kill them so much faster. 19% lucky hit while all bonuses. I don't get that very often. I don't really use the one-handed stuff. I only ever really use the two-handed, so... The mace. Each point of fury you generate whilst at maximum fury grants your next core 2% increased damage. It's okay. The whirlwind's definitely the best. Looks cool though. It's a really good looking hammer.
Hell of a storm.
What happened out there?
You know, just killed Andario, no big deal. No biggie.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. Just a guy.
Listen, I wonder what old Deckard Cain would have...
Okay. Do we need to go back to base? No, we do not. Right, onward. Continuing on with the campaign then. Oh, there's a dungeon, wasn't there? Right here. That's pretty much on the way. Do that. To do it eventually anyway, so... Oh, there's a treasure goblin. Yeah, you're not going to escape me, buddy. Where is he? Come on. Meh. Oh, nice. Executed. Saved me running him down. That's why Executed's so good. Such a good... I don't even know what you'd call it. It's just a good skill, I suppose. Good affix. That's the right. I do love this lo-fi track. It's good. It's very good. We've got all 4 loaded up as well, so we've got 4 different variations of this lo-fi thing. All the official Diablo stuff. Oh shit. Every time. I mean, it's not that bad. It does a reasonable amount of damage, but also the main one is it does vulnerability to you, which is plus 20% extra damage from all sources. I kind of wish there was an easy way for me to apply vulnerability. Unfortunately, in the build of Barbarian, there doesn't seem to be an easy way to apply vulnerability, which you'd expect it to. Given he's all about, you know, hitting things super hard. Unfortunately, the abilities I want to use just not have vulnerability in the kit. The only way I'll get vulnerability probably is through a item or a unique. There. Just don't want to be CC'd. I'm just winging the corruption, honestly. I've not done this dungeon before, so I have no idea where the best way to go is. So yeah, once we get to 60, that's when I'm going to start doing capstone dungeons and all the other endgame content. Until then, it's pretty much just everything else. Basically, dungeons and...
Help! I beg you!
story. Those dust devils really do pack a punch. Skulls are great. And they're the ones I'm going to be needing. Now, those things really are the one thing I need to keep being mindful of. Especially once we start going up the world tiers. Basically anything with explosions, not good for character life. Attack speed will do. It's mostly just for the XP, to be honest. The XP gains worth more than the actual extra bits. Teleport down there. I think this is the last one. Pretty sure there's only 2 teleporters in this dungeon. Dust devils. Fucking ass and taking names. Sam. Wow, trio bosses, okay, nice. Decent drops. With that then, good to know. First time I've actually taken big damage in a long time. One ability, mind you. Only once and all that jazz. Oh, there is more to this dungeon. Nice shot, bro. Pretty low on the old inventory space. This shrine. Oh, the best. Nice. Love the artillery shrine. It's the best shrine in the game. Easy. Conduit is arguably better. But... oh, nice. A cursed shrine as well. We'll take that. Rack them up, boys. The more enemies, the better. Missing something? Oh, there's an enemy spawn on the other side, I guess. Give up space. Overburdened. As old Diablo would say. Right, see if we've got anything that's actually good. I don't think we do, to be honest. I think, well, the gear we've got now is pretty much at the pinnacle, is what it's going to be for a while. That is good. 2 ranks of whirlwind. Gloves. There was attack speed as well. It was also good. Unlucky chip, lucky hit. I'm going to keep these though because they are good items. Or good gloves. $100 thorns, 140 health. It's actually pretty good. That is technically better. That is way better than what I've got. Problem is, obviously, the legendary aspect. I don't think I'd want to use it. Because once I imbue it, it's gone. I think we can find something better, like late game. So we would lose that. We would lose the one hit. I'm actually just going to keep hold of these. It's all junk, really. For those of you not sure what I'm doing, I'm just pressing space on everything to mark them as junk. So when I get rid of one item, it gets rid of a lot of them. How much are we doing for money? Less than $1 million. Actually, you know what? We probably should sell. So if I just sell one of these junk items, it gets rid of all of them. Which is super useful. These are technically better, but again, it's swapping that legendary around. It's not worth it. So we'll actually just get rid of those. So going to get rid of that. That.
That's good salvage.
Keep hold of those two for now. Just shove that in the stash. I mean, these are good. I could use these. Nah. I won't. Again, these items are very, like... They're mid-tier items, so there's no point really, like, putting all of my investment into them. Because eventually I'm just going to get rid of them anyway, let's be honest. Like, once we start hitting capstone dungeons, etc., and nightmare dungeons, we're going to get so much better gear. We will upgrade these, though.
Not bad.
And these... And this. Cool. So yeah, pretty much as good as we're going to kind of get for a little while now. Items wise. Unless we find something crazy good, which I don't see happening anytime soon. We might get something from Elias, we might get something from Lilith. But we're not going to start we need like the sacred items and the, what's the other one called? Can't remember the name of them. ancestral items. We're not going to get those until we hit World Tier 3 and 4. Which we're not going to hit until we hit level 60 to 70? 60 for Sacred, 70 for Ancestral. What I really need is some resource addition. That's kind of like the one thing I'm missing. If I can find a way to increase my fury gain, so I can just cast Wall of Whirlwind more often, that would be great. It's kind of like what I'm really on the hunt for. But that's just going to be an item. We'll do that. Maybe Paragon points, but not quite there yet. I mean, legit actually just gained $250,000 from selling like one inventory's worth of gear. It's kind of mad. Bearing in mind we have fully upgraded pretty much everything as well, and we still got over £1 million. Pretty good. Okay, this guy, the only concern I have with this guy is he does do a big burst of damage when he fully entombs you. He's basically like, oh, I forget his name, the Skeleton King. But in the sense that he entombs you and then like blows the entomb up. Like that. It's kind of like when you get rid of that. It's not easy to break out of that, actually, to be fair. Not with our current weapon damage. Yeah, this one will work. Dungeon done. Another aspect for the account. Happy days. Alright, we are headed here next. Zabinzet. Try and get the cursor as far away so I can move as fast as I can on the horse. Kind of mad it took me this long to realise that was a thing. Well, I have definitely had the horse like go ridiculously fast before, and I'm not sure how. I get the fact that the further the cursor is on the side of the screen, the faster the horse goes, but I've definitely seen it go faster, even when it's like right on the edge of the screen, so yeah, I'm not quite sure how you do that and how to replicate those results. Unless it's because you're travelling on a road, maybe? Maybe there's a mechanic where if you're actually travelling on a road, it's faster. Kind of makes sense. Let's pick up the side quest because we'll probably end up doing quests in the same area anyway. So we might as well get the renown at the same time. Save us a job later.
Go first, Carlo. Now there's a power.
You were a student of Elias's, Thais?
We must break. I was hunting Elias. Pretending to study with him was useful to me.
You can't be serious, donHaize.
You
would. Morgan's folly is lost in ruins.
Waypoint Shrine. I'm gonna do Donan's side of the quest first. Just because it's easier. So these are kind of in the way anyway, so you might as well do these at the same time. Two birds, one stone, all that jazz. Man, is it hot in the UK today. I don't know what it's like for you folks, but man, is it hot. Ay, ay, ay. I've even got like the fan going like max. What good that's doing. Oh, is it this? Search for survivors and okay. Nice, ding dong. No, it's level 48, folks. One step closer.
Demon, stay away.
Damage reduction against elites is probably not a bad shout. Forward to fight isn't bad. And that's very easy to trigger as well. Rude.
Demon, stay away.
Skills using bludgeoning weapons have a 10% chance to stun enemies. That is actually really good. It would be 15% because it's two-handed that we use. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think that's worth doing. It's kind of just a filler point. But that's actually rank 1 as well, so it could be quite high chance. Where's the frightened girl? Just there.
Please, no, donHaize. You're not one of those things. Oh, thank the gods. I am Minetta. I was looking for flowers for my mother when suddenly there was fire everywhere.
There we go. Alright, what are we doing here? Gather flowers, really? Okay. These better be easy to find.
There's one.
Pretty easy to find. Right, we want that.
Over here. I see one.
One more. is going to be a pain in the ass to find, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Yes, no. Ah, okay.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad you found me. Let's get back to my mother before it gets too late.
Yeah, I'll turn that in later. Oh, you're gonna stick with me? Right. Oh, looks like we got a companion for a while. I ain't telling that question anytime soon.
I am. My friend Zrinka told me of a shortcut. A broken bridge, but close enough to cross. To the southeast.
A dungeon here as well. Nice. Wonder if that's what she's gonna take us towards. Be good if it is. 2 birds, 1 stone. I have to do the dungeon anyway, so. Wow, 2 brute skulls. That's nice.
Over here, to the right. This cliff edge will take us right to the bridge.
Great. She want me? Oh, down here maybe. No, maybe not. Find the broken bridge. This takes too long, I'm just gonna sack it off. Oh, there we go, found the broken bridge. I assume that's what she's looking for. No?
To the right, here.
Ah.
This will lead us to Modern Fall. Be on your guard. This is the farthest I've gotten on my own. This area is plagued by undead. I think I might be one-handed though, which is probably not something I'm going to use. I have a good aspect on it though.
sword. Swapping weapons, that's crap. Yeah, not that good, to be honest. There's a dungeon over here, so again, not too bad. It's 2 things we can do at once.
We are close. We should be cautious. Morgan's Folly was once a great sacker in the
Ooh,
forest.
what's this? Shrine.
But since Caldeum stopped sending
Lethal
thieves,
max
now
crit,
Fleet
nice.
serves thieves. My master should be nearby.
And an
Or
event.
rather, her
Wow,
corpse.
everything. Will
If
attack.
we're lucky, her armor will be untouched, and we can leave this place.
Find the Crusader's armor.
No.
Oh, okay, so it is actually a dungeon thing. Nice. Okay, that's actually good for us. After swapping weapons. Oh, that's the same thing we just keep picking up. I might as well grab the aspect for it. It's no good to me, but... it's a dungeon, so... might get something that's better. Knights and thieves riding together. Who knew? Clerics put out a crazy amount of healing, so you probably want to focus them when we
Bless you.
These heretics have taken prisoners. We must help them. No more innocent blood shall feed these grounds.
imagine if everything was a crit all the time. It's killed pretty much everything. Oh, it's the heralds that heal, not the clerics. Good to know.
Bless you.
Akarat bless you.
Another poor soul. Look at us. Warriors of light. Protectors of the people. This fort is a monument to our arrogance.
I don't think we're going to find what we're looking for in here. Must be over there. That's exactly where it is. tough boy.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Lost one of these things, okay. I'm guessing he's gonna hit like a truck. Oh, he's a warrior as well. Wow, and a change guy. Surprised that all the literally has like 4 I don't even know what you call them. 4 specialties? Yellow van. Yeah.
This is it? Thank the light. We found it. Yes.
Oh, this is Johanna? Hang on. As in Johanna from Diablo 3?
I was worried we would not find it. But it seems the light shines
I'm curious.
even here. Your help shall not be forgotten. Before I can return to Zarbinzet, I must perform the final rites for my fellow crusaders that died here. They deserve that at least. I hope to see you again when you are next in Zarbinzet. Travel safe, friend.
That's really interesting. So she's called Johanna, same as like the Crusader from, or Paladin I guess, from Diablo 3, of which you play as the Nephilim. Genuinely curious if that is coincidence or whether that is technically the player you... Oh yeah. But then why would she not get involved? I don't know. Seems odd. It seems like quite a lonely thing, like surely she could do it herself. If that was Nephilim. I'm going to assume it's just coincidence. Like by that metric, we would also see someone like Valor or Zul.
You're there! We came here to purge this evil, but now I can't leave my friends here. Not like this.
We can't do it alone.
They're here! Get ready!
The only way out of this is to fight. You deserve this. Never seen anyone fight like you.
Nice. Yeah, he just walked away from all that. Hello. Now we're talking. Hit. Button. Let's go back to base, see if any of this is usable. I'm going to assume not. Not a bad ring. Sell that, and I'm gonna... I don't know what to do about that legendary ring.
That's a deal.
Get rid of that one. I might keep this for now. Dot damage is good, damage to close enemies and barrier generation are all pretty good. So yeah, it's definitely worth keeping that ring, I think, just for now. What level before I can... Oh, level 60, jeez. Okay. That ain't happening anytime soon then. Can you put anything on this? No. Let's put this in the stash, turn that quest in, and then head back. This is a dungeon. What?
Mother,
Ah.
I'm home. Oh, yes.
So 70 of 200, and we get 1 skill point for the account. The dungeon will be at 25 points. And we're halfway there. Next renown point. Wow, 3 enemies, 3 bosses. Okay. This is new. I like. Oh, he still fights even when he's dead. Okay. That's cool. How's he still alive? Dude, actually took out my barrier. Doesn't happen very often. Wait, what? Where do these guys come from? Oh, another dungeon done. We like. There's an event. Quest, dungeon, and that. Okay. So what's the event then? Free the captives.
You there? Please, help.
You there? Please, help! You're a saint. You were the answer to my prayers.
Help me!
Ultra horses.
wouldn't have made it without you.
Nice. Head grab this quest real quick.
I was on my way to my parents. This is it. Part of me hoped they would just be here, waiting with arms open. No letters, no visits. I don't even know if they're alive. Father used to say that I've dreamed of coming home for so long. But there's nothing here. That's my mother's chest. It looks recently disturbed. Strange. My father's pipe. It was practically a part of him. Now it's covered in cobwebs. We spent so many nights carving these together. Odd. They're all missing the strikers.
I took down the wind chimes we made. Destroyed them.
He just...
Still dark calculations were hit.
He's really dead. I just wanted us to be a family again. I just wanted... Can you see? What is that in his hand? I was so angry for...
Oh, this is a very long quest.
My father hung these up when I was small. He held me on his shoulders just so I could reach.
that sound.
Oh, for God's sake. I didn't take on this quest now.
Did you hear that? A woman's voice. It almost sounded like my mother.
My wind chimes. Yunga. Oh, my child.
I'm certain this time. That was her voice. It came from the farmhouse. Come on.
I hear someone. Yunga?
She's infected.
Alright, I'm over the main quest. I'll put that out of the way. We have to come here anyway. Might as well grab the waypoint shrine. Enemies. found the other one. Ability hits me way too often. Literally sealed doors behind sealed doors. Right, back to base, do all this, and go from that. That's actually pretty good.
I got sharp, blunt, sinister.
Alright, let's go over to the old Chester Rooney. Alright folks, I'm going to take a 2-minute break. Be right back. Alrighty, folks. Oh, 1 second. Let me sort my camera out. There we go. Alright, I am back, fed and watered. So let's let's go get into it. Alright, let's pick up the items that we left behind and finish this dungeon off. Right, so we've got a waypoint shrine, another dungeon in this area that we need to do. There's 2 dungeons in this area. Ah, okay. Might as well do all 3 of them then. And there's a waypoint shrine which we need to get. Since we're going to be coming back this way in a minute. Not sure what's causing the weapons. I wonder if it's NVIDIA boost, because I don't normally use it. Where is it? Let's see if that changes my... It makes no difference on happy days. I'll put it back. Because it was getting hot on my machine, so I pulled it out. Turn 20. Oh, Tristram music. And then Tristram in Latency, the right pain in the ass. Yeah. Yeah. Today's session, we'll come back another, well, maybe later on. I clearly need to do a reboot or something. The way this game is not playing ball at the moment, unfortunately.
You are weak and foolish.
Sort this lot out though. Nice. This looks cool as fuck. Like a Saracen.
Hello.
Alright, thanks again folks for joining in. We are going to take a break here. I'll be probably back maybe in a few hours time. You had some couple of frame drops for no reason, so we're going to have a look into them now, see if I can adjust them for my return later, and then we'll go from there. Thanks again for tuning in folks, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.